Hi, this video is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. If you're looking for a job, you can log on to interview.com and you can post your resume with us. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 basic Java interview questions. What is the use of transient keyword? Transient keyword in which in Java it is used to indicate that a field should not be serialized. Transient means, for example, you have an employee class and department ID. You don't want to serialize this department ID, then you can mark that variable as transient. What happens is during the serialization process, the department ID will not be involved in the serialization process and it will be skipped. To skip the serialization process for a particular variable, you can mark it as transient. What are static methods? Please remember, static methods are attached to the class and it will not attach to the any of the instance objects. Okay, so also called as class methods can only operate on the static variables. So static means at the class level and it is not attached to the objects. Though you can call static methods using objects, if you see the decompiled code, the compiler would have changed it to the class name, not the object. What is a final variable? Final variable is a variable constant. Variable value can't be changed after instantiation. To simply say, you cannot reinitialize a final variable. So once it is initialized, it becomes a constant and you can't change. What is a final method? Final method means you can't override in the subclass. So I have a method called display and I marked it as final in the base class. This method cannot be overridden in the subclass. That's what called as final method. That means I don't want anyone to override in the subclass. What is a final class? Final class means it can't be subclass or no other class can extend it. So I have a class employee and I'm marking it as final, and contract employee. I'm trying to extend this employee class. It is not possible because we have marked this employee class as final. Final means no more inheritance supported. No more class can extend this class. I want to protect all the implementation. I don't want to expose all my implementation to any other class, so I am marking it as final. In Java, string class is marked as final because they don't want anyone to extend that class and give implementation. Hope these questions are useful for your Java entry preparation. Thank you and all the best.